Hello everyone, good day. So the topic that we'll be discussing is Word Cloud, which is an online web-based application. But before we start our lesson, how are you feeling today? Me, I am happy and at the same time excited because I had a chance to share with you what is Word Cloud all about. But I'm hoping that you also have a positive energy. So moving on, let's first know what is word cloud. So word clouds are also known as text cloud or tag clouds, where simply the more specific word appears in a source of textual data, such as speech, blog post, or database, the bigger and bolder it appears in the word cloud. Word cloud is a collection or cluster of words depicted in different sizes. Also, a word cloud is a visual representation of text data, which is often used to depict keywords metadata on website or to visualize free-form text. So, word clouds are usually single words, and then the importance of each tag is shown with font size or color. Next is the pros and cons of word clouds as visualization. So let's have first the pros. First, it reveals the essential. So the brand names pop and the keywords float to the surface. Second, they delight and provide an emotional connection. So both the creation of word cloud and the observation of one help to provide an overall sense of the text. So the same visual response doesn't happen when starting at a page of text. Third, they're fast. Pouring over text to develop themes from research takes time. Fourth is they're engaging, so visual representation of data tends to have an impact and generates interest among the audience. In addition, Christy Ramson recently mentioned how word clouds are a great way to show themes for engaging your community panel members. So, word cloud can allow you to share back results from research in a way that doesn't require an understanding of the technicalities. So the cons will be size isn't everything. Although the word cloud is designed to make words stand out according to their size based on their frequency of occurrence, other factors can affect the visual decoding of the data from the observer's perspective. For example, the length of the word and the white space around the letters can make it look more or less important relative to others in the cloud. This can mislead your interpretation. Next, when word clouds don't work. As mentioned, word clouds aren't perfect for every situation. So you wouldn't use a pie chart to show company revenue growth over time, and you shouldn't use word clouds for every application either. So here's when you want to avoid using a word cloud. First, when your data isn't optimized for context. So simply dumping text into a word cloud generator isn't going to give you the deep insight you want. Instead, an optimized data set handled by an experienced data analysis team will give you accurate insight. Second, when another visualization method would work better. So it's easy to think word clouds are neat and overuse them even when a different visualization should be used instead. So that means that you need to make sure that you understand the right use case for a word clouds visualization. Next is what is word cloud generator? So as its name implies, an online word cloud generator is a tool that scans a body of text, turning into component words. So from there, it can create a word cloud that highlights the most frequently mentioned words. So if you don't prefer the cluster shape, here are most tools that enable you to format the word clouds in various ways, including horizontal lines, columns, form to fit a certain shape. So next, how to make a word cloud. Making a word cloud for your website or business is difficult, but some important consideration needs to be made so your visualization is more than just eye candy. So eye candy means something that is attractive but it's not serious or interesting. Moving on, while word clouds can be incredible tools for data visualization, we need to understand how to use them the right way. So step 1, optimize your data set. First, you'll want to get a valuable text-based data set. Make sure that data set you're using is both text-based and optimized for context. Copying and pasting just any textual data into a word cloud generator might not give you the exact insight you need. Step 2. Use a word cloud generator tool. Once your data set is in place, your next step is to run it through a word cloud generator tool. Many business like and use Wordle, but there are many others you can try too. So here are many online resources and apps you can use to perform these steps, including Wordle, Tuxedo, TagCrowd, Word It Out, Word Cloud Generator for Chrome, Word Cloud Python Tools, Google Word Clouds Tools. Step 3. Export the word cloud. So once you create your word cloud, you need to move it from the program to your files. Some platforms will enable you to download the image as a PDF, although many won't make that easy. So in some cases, you'll have to take a screenshot of the image and save it that way. And next, here are the best word cloud generator that you can look for or use too. Number 1 is wordart.com. So wordart.com creates stunning images and it is one of the best word cloud generators out there. You can upload an image and use it to set the shape of your word cloud. In the example here, a coffee cup image was found online. Entered words and hit visualize, that's it. So the generator automatically selected colors based on the original image. If you wanted to, you could tweak or adjust it a bit with a different font or change the orientation of your words. Number 2 is wordclouds.com. It has a little text balloon that pops up asking if you need help creating your first word cloud. It's a considerate touch, part of what makes this generator one of the most user-friendly on the list. So the interface feels modern and it is easy to navigate while still offering a lot of customization options. Unlike wordart.com, WordCloud does not automatically duplicate words that you submit to fill out an image. Next, you had to do that manually. It wasn't difficult, but as you can see, the example here is a little less refined, right? Rather than visualizing recurring words by size alone, you end up with quite a few repeats. So if you're using word cloud to show predominant sentiments, that's going to become a problem for this generator. So number 3 is Wordle. A Wordle strike a nice balance of simplicity and customization. It doesn't have all the frills of other generators, like it has no custom shape, but what it does have is very straightforward to use. So the feature is a randomized button that scrambles that intercloud with a single click. So when you tap it a few times, you quickly get a sense of what you can create with this tool. So Wordle's main drawback is Java. Java is an object-oriented programming language that produces software for multiple platforms. Since Wordle requires Java to function, it can be tough to get it to run on certain web browsers, but you're probably safe if you have a recent version of Chrome. Fourth is Jason Davis Word Cloud Generator. So Jason Davis Word Cloud Generator is an odd one. It feels more like an interactive science fair project than a data visualization tool. So while every other entry on this list is chiefly concerned with making your words look pretty, Davis lets you dig into the math that controls the placement of words. So would you rather have an Archimedean or rectangular spiral to your cloud? If yes, then you're sure to enjoy Davis' detailed breakdown of how his generator works. So this is the nearest of all the word cloud generator, but it is best to share it with your math major friends. Number 5 is ABC's word cloud generator is more than a toy than a tool. It feels like a simplified version of wordcloud.com, sacrificing all but the most basic customization option for a kid-friendly interface that's easy to use. So you can whip up a basic word cloud in moments using a handful of present color scheme, shape, and fonts. If wordcloud.com is a blank canvas, then Apicia is a coloring book. And then, when saving an image of your word cloud, the bottom of the image was cut off, but finding with the option fixed the issue. So this is probably the generator to choose if you're planning to make word clouds in elementary school classrooms. 6 is Tag Crowd. So Tag Crowd has some unique features and limitation compared to the other word clouds generator on this list. For example, you can paste the URL of any website and create a word cloud from the text on that page. You can also add a number alongside each word in the cloud to simplicity show how often it appears on the web page or in whatever text you use. So these features and others make Tag Crowd feels more like an analysis tool than an artwork creator. In that example, visualization basically are non-existent here. What you see is what you get. Use Tag Crowd when a strict, clear measurement is more important than atheistic. Then number 7 is Word It Out. So it helps you generate word clouds unlike other generator tools. First, it has emoji support which generally expand your creative possibilities. Second, you can input phrases using the symbol. This generator automatically changes like Pizza Hut to Pizza Hut in the Finnish cloud. So third, you can tweak or adjust the color of individual words, frequency, rank, and more. Other generator listed here support one or two of these options, but so far Word It Out is the only one with those that have 3 features. The flexibility makes this one fun to play with. And lastly, number 8, Tuxedo. So Tuxedo is a great generator riding around on square wheels. It requires Microsoft Silverlight to function, and once that installed the interface, it is a bit awkward to navigate. But if you surmount those hurdles, what remains is a features-rich generator that can accommodate whatever's custom shapes, colors, and fonts you want. It has a history section. Need to roll back to a previous version of your word cloud? Find a snapshot of it in the history section and give it a click. It's perfect if you like to create by trial and error. So that's it. That would be all. Thank you for listening. Hope you've learned something. Bye.